today we have a very special guest. This young man is a jack of all trades. He is an artist, producer, graphic designer, and just an overall fashion god, as you can see. I met him while we were modeling together back at school. So it's great to have him on my blog. So please welcome Demarc. Say what's up to the world.
Hi guys. I guess I need no introduction. That was pretty good.
Awesome. So we're gonna jump right into it. Yeah. So when I found out you had a record label, I thought that was really amazing. And it immediately took me to Nas's verse in Nas's album Down, where he said, "Start a label, sign yourself." So what made you want to create a label for yourself? You know, to have that ownership and how your music is created, produced, and all that.
Well, I've seen so many examples of artists who sign to major labels and they're not happy, whether it's because of the compensation they get for their art or because of the creative freedom that they end up sacrificing to sign to that label. So looking at artists like Chance the Rapper, you know, who are, they run all their own stuff. I wanted to aim for something like that. So
Gotcha.
I collaborated with my friend Keith, who's a marketing major. Well, he was a marketing major. He works in sales now, but he's the one that decided, you know, we should start a label, and I was all for it, of course, because I wanted to maintain creative freedom and I wanted to get all that revenue I was generating.
Right.
So yeah, that's the history behind the album. As far as the naming goes, it's pronounced Âme Sound, which a lot of people get wrong, and it's a French word for soul.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm in a very unique position in that I'm an artist on the label as well as the VP and creative director.
Nice. So you really have that head of control.
Exactly. And not only that, but my involvement in the art, it makes me able to relate to a potential artist that we sign even more than just, you know, somebody who's just dealing with the business aspect. I understand what it's like to create.
So your first visual video, Step Show Trophy, I know that it was directed and edited by you, and also that you drew influences from Marco Vermilio, who is the visual artist behind Kanye West's Power video. So what was it about his eye that inspired you to want to kind of incorporate that aesthetic into your video?
Well, it was just something so captivating about the Power music video to me. I just found it very visceral, and I thought if I had went with, you know, the typical first video that most artists go with, is like a club scene or a party scene or something like that, it would have just been ignored, just like those artists. So I wanted to go for something different, and that visual just pretty much called out to me.
Awesome. I really enjoyed the video, like front to back. I feel like I could have seen that scene anytime on the yard back at school. So what made you want to first incorporate your fraternity into not only the song but into the video as well?
I mean, people, members of my fraternity especially, they're always, I see them like usually influenced by the day-to-day life of a member in our fraternity. So I wanted to capture that, but not be as cliche with it. You know, most people would they would use the fraternity and say throw a party or something, but I wanted to do a music video, a visual concept with that same mindset, but not as cliche.
Okay, I think you executed that very well. And even listening to the lyrics, you say, "I saw you in the plaza while me and the bros were practicing our hop," and I was like, dang, that kind of sounds like something somebody in love would say. So would you consider Step Show Trophy a love song? How was the song developed?
See, when you listen to the lyrics, it's supposed to be so abstract that if you have a passion for anything, you can relate to it and sing along with it.
Okay.
So it could be a girl.
Yeah.
But really the vision I had in mind was that it represented the members of my fraternity on the yard singing to the trophy of the competition that we have annually, which is the Step Show trophy. So it was just it was expressing our fervor to win that trophy, basically. But it could also be interpreted as a love song. That's why I strayed away from including an image of a trophy or anything, because I wanted it to be relatable. So it's pretty much saying that everything's going on around me, but I'm completely oblivious to it because I have some goal in mind.
Well, since we both were privileged to kind of having that exchange of culture, attending HBCU, how do you think your experience at South Carolina State kind of shapes you as an artist or just a young black man in general?
Well, of course, coming from the island of Jamaica, everything is so much different. So, first I would have to expound on how it changed me just attending an American university, period. Which was, it was different, of course. I had to master the art of code switching. Also. But as far as the HBCU experience, I would say there's nothing like it, and I have no regrets as far as attending an HBCU.
Awesome. Now, I have to go back to your point about having to master the art of code switching. Could you please expand on that?
Well, of course, the national language of Jamaica is English. But of course, we have a dialect called patois.
Right.
So most times when I meet people and I tell them I'm from Jamaica, like I went to high school in Jamaica, they expect me to speak patois to them, but I just got tired of repeating myself, so I just decided I would master the art of speaking in the American accent, so as to make my conversations more efficient.
Wow. So we modeled together. I know there was that discussion about you being like Jamaican and that I never knew, like literally it was news to me that you were Jamaican, and I don't know if that's an insult to you or
no, it's whatever. I take it out. However people want to interpret it, I take it out. But I know there's a reason why I do it, and I feel like there's a very justifiable reason.
Okay, I can see that. And I have to ask, what advice would you give to, since you do so much, I'll just say creatives out there, young creatives, maybe they're still in school or just graduated, what advice would you give them?
I would say if there's anything that you probably tried once or twice and somebody told you you're pretty good at it, pursue that. And also if there's anything additionally that you tried and people didn't give you the best reviews, you should pursue that as well. You shouldn't limit yourself to one thing just because of something that somebody says. I feel like the best advice I can give is to give your all no matter what your aim is.
So, to close things off, we're going to do a fun little lightning round with Demarc. Are you ready, Demarc?
Yes.
Okay. And you can't take long, it has to be.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this. Homecoming weekend with the Bros or Netflix and chill with Bae?
Oh my, Netflix and chill with Bae.
Good answer. Kanye West or Pharrell?
Man, why would you do that? Pharrell.
Okay. Yeezys or Birkenstocks?
Yeezys.
Okay. Graduation or The Life of Pablo?
The Life of Pablo.
Wow.
It's a long explanation.
Wow. Okay. Last one. Oxtails, rice and peas, or jerk chicken?
Oxtail.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well you heard it here first, oxtail over jerk chicken. So this has been probably one of my favorite interviews. Demarc here is just a ball of just creative energy and just inspiration. So how can people get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me at my website, which is www.dxmvrc.com, or Instagram at DXMVRC, or Twitter at DemoXD, which is spelled DEMOXD.
So I just want to thank Demarc again for being a guest today, and this is your girl Aley Arion signing off. Peace.
So crazy because the same people that's marching is not the same people in these hoods. They not. They there, and that's that. And I I put pressure on the millennial black people.